Yo, it's your boy E back at with another video. We on the road today because doing stuff. But yeah, man, today I want to talk about working until it works, right? So what does that mean? Essentially, that means you're gonna have to work at whatever you want to do until it works because life, you feel me, is life, bro. Like, you know, you can't just decide to make a change in the middle of you already living your life to live another lifestyle without putting consistent work and effort. Consistent work and effort. You feel me? Right. So for me myself, right, I work a 40-hour work week already, doing what I do. But I'm trying to get into digital marketing. I'm trying to get more digital stuff like YouTube, as you can see. And with that requires me, doing some conflicting things. And what I mean by conflicting is it's going to impact my free time because, like, I already work a 40-hour work week, so I have to take some of my free time to make sure that I can make the transition to a digital life, because no one else is gonna do it for me. You feel me? Because, like, the job I'm doing right now, that doesn't, help with any it doesn't really help with any digital marketing stuff. Like, honestly, like, the stuff I learned about digital marketing only stuff I learned about digital marketing is stuff I've taught myself, or I learned through courses and everything like that. So, definitely nothing to do with what I'm doing right now in my current job. So, like, I had to take time out of my free period, or the days I was off, to do what I can. Like, for instance, like, I remember when I first got into digital marketing, like, I remember one night I was just, hustling hard. Like, I was in my first course. I was hustling hard, working on a Google AdWords course. And, like, it was a Saturday, and, like, I literally just finished a 10-hour shift at work, and then I got home. Well, I got to my girl's house and was working on my digital course. I was working on the final assessment for it, and, like, I was just going hard. I was pushing through, and then I finally finished the assessment. Like, the assessment was like an hour or two. So at this point, right, I worked a 10-hour shift. I got up early to make sure I can get to work. So usually on Saturdays, I get up around like 6 or 7 to go to work at 9, and then I work that 10-hour shift. So at this point, like, I'm up like 12 to 13 hours already, and then I'm doing my Google AdWords course, which is like an hour 30 minutes. Like, I'm already up for like 15 hours, right? And, like, I remember my girl even was like, "Eric, don't try to stay up too late." And I'm like, "All right, I won't," but, my obsession, like, my desire for digital marketing, like, learning and getting all the skills for it, just overthrew it. I'm like, man, I gotta do it. Like, man, I wasn't even tired. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even tired to where I, couldn't even finish it. Like, I remember finishing the assessment, passing, and I was like, oh, I got up, and I was very excited. I was kind of quiet because she was sleeping in the same room, but, I was excited, right? But it's going to, like, your ambition, or your dream is going to conflict with your normal schedule. It's going to impact your social life. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to really be able to go like that. Like, honestly, now, like, I rarely go. I mean, also, the state of the world right now is impacting that too. But even if it wasn't, like, before this whole thing happened, like, I was still really going out. Like, I was at the crib, at the house. For all of you who don't know what crib means, that means house. I was just at the house, just working on digital marketing, just taking courses, learning. You know what I mean? Like, I do that now. Like, I rarely go out and do anything because, just, like, I know the power of digital marketing. And I know, like, I have to put in that time because you can't make time. You only can manage the time that you have. And I already have a 40-hour work week. Like, I have to go to work. I have to go to work. So something I give, man, like, if you really want something, if you really want to make a shift in life, like, you really got to be willing to, put some things to the side. Like, and make that time to make that transition, learn the skills to where you can make it into that new life, you know. And also, man, like it's gonna affect you emotionally, right? Like you're gonna have a full range of emotions. You're gonna be happy, you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be mad, you know. Like it's gonna be a whole range of emotions that you go through with achieving your goal, and you have to be prepared for that. You have to be willing to work with those emotions to make your dream work for you, because man, like a lot of people, like they have goals and stuff like that, and then it falls to the wayside because like they're not willing to go through those range of emotions, you know, those range of thoughts, you know, that come through when you're in the midst of a goal. And you know they never accomplish their goal. You know what I mean? Like, of course, you want to be optimistic, you know, about achieving the goal, but you also have to be realistic with yourself in terms of like how it's going to be achieved. You have to have a concise plan. You have to say to yourself like, hey, you know, no matter what happens, I'm gonna make it work. No matter what happens, I'm gonna make it work. That's why I told myself, you know, when I went into digital marketing, like I paid for my course. And I was like, whatever happens, I'm gonna make it work. You know what I mean? Because like, that's all it is. that's all I tell myself. Like, whatever happens, I'm gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that was that. You know what I mean? And you know, I've gone through all the ranges of emotions, even right now. Like, bro, like right now in my email, my business email. I made like a business email for like digital marketing and stuff. Right. Right now, like I got like 2 rejections for jobs I applied for. 2 already in my day, right? But in the midst of all that, I'm working on, you know, an assessment for another job that I applied for. You know what I mean? Like, there's ups and downs. It's really ups and downs, and like you can't let the downs hit you on the wayside and you know, make you not want to do your goal anymore. You know, not want to put in the work, because it takes time and effort, and it takes, you know, resilience. Like you gotta be able to take those punches, because man, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. Don't know how much time, but it will take time. And you just have to be prepared to make that time to, you know, be able to go through those range of emotions and say, okay, I'm all right with this. You know, I'm gonna do this now, and I'm gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't cherish the skill of delayed gratification. And what that means is that you delay your happiness now, or delay some excitement now to achieve an overall goal. You know what I mean? Like you really have to practice delayed gratification, because man, like once you master that skill, you'll be able to just crush it at a lot of things. You know what I mean? Because you'll know that no matter what happens, you'll be able to achieve your goal within due time if you put in the consistent work and effort. You feel me? And that's the most major thing, you know. So to reiterate this point, right? You have to be willing to work until it, because your life is no joke, man. Like you only have one life, in a sense of like you're living. You only have the present right now. You know what I mean? And all your decisions, you know, all your choices are going to impact you and, you know, impact your future. You know what I mean? So it's just consistent work you gotta put in your life, and you know, to make that switch, you have to be willing to put in hours after working. You know what I mean? You have to put in hours after even working a job to achieve what you want. You know what I mean? Like you got to make it work. You got to work to make it work. And that's really it. Like I really got this idea. I want to thank Jeff Logs. I'll probably put a picture right here. But yeah, Jeff Logs, he's a cool guy. He's on Instagram, and Twitter. I don't know if I'm on Twitter, but yeah, like he's a cool guy. He posted a picture saying that, and that really resonated with me. I instantly knew what that meant. And instantly wanted to make this video for you guys. So yeah, man, hope I was able, you know, to provide some information, some gems on here for you. But yeah, appreciate you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. And with that, I catch you all in the next one. Peace.